Hello and welcome back, I guess. Yeah, just start out with your usual primer and then apply your foundation as you normally do. Don't forget to buff it in with a sponge or brush depending on your personal preference. Now I'm just taking this big cream concealer palette and I'm using the lighter shade to highlight my face, and I'm just using my fingers for this to blend and apply it, but you can use a sponge or a brush obviously. Now I'm going to contour using cream, and using the same palette that I use for highlighting, I'm just taking a darker shade than my skin tone and using my finger again, I just blend and apply that in the areas that I want contoured. I'm now concealing the end of my eyebrows with that same concealer palette and just a shade that's my skin tone or roundabout. I didn't want to glue down my eyebrows for this, and this is when I still had eyebrows before I shaved them off. But yeah, just do that and then set them with powder and repeat until your eyebrows are covered enough that you're satisfied. I've also set my foundation and concealer with a powder, but I forgot to record that unfortunately, but yeah. I'm now just taking some dark brown eyeshadow and drawing on my brows. I brushed through them first, of course, but the shape that I went for Kenma was just pretty straight and thick kind of styled brows, but you can do whatever you want, or you can try to stick more to the anime style obviously. Now onto the eyeshadows. I'm just taking that palette again that I used for my eyebrows, and I'm taking the two brown colours and deepening my crease. I'm also applying that brown eyeshadow on the outer corners of my lower lash line. I'm going back in with a lighter brown and just blending a bit more onto my crease and putting more brown towards the inner corners. I'm now taking a shimmery gold highlight from that same eyeshadow palette that I was using before, and I'm just placing it underneath my eyes on the lash line and in the inner corners. Okay, onto the eyeliner. I'm just using a black liquid pen and drawing on little wings, and I'm also doing a point on the inner corner of my eyes so he's more cat-like, and obviously underneath, which I feel creates more of an anime kind of look for him. Then to finish off the eyes, I'm just curling my lashes and applying a bit of mascara. Now I'm just concealing my lips with a tone that's just very slightly darker than my own skin tone, and then I'm going in with a darker, even darker concealer from that palette I've used earlier, and I'm just deepening the inside of my mouth and inner corners. I'm now taking a contour shade and I'm just using a thin brush to draw on lines on the outside of my mouth and in the cupid's bow to have more of the anime boy mouth. I'm now just blending some blush onto my cheeks and nose. This is a personal preference, so you don't have to do it, but I like to do it for Kenma. And then you just gotta put your wig on and style it, and you're done. Don't forget to set your face if you are going out in this or spending a lot of time in it, obviously.